I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
Deke loves it, doesn't
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the poffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Okay. How do I use it? Oh, it's a frickin' spell. Of course it's a spell. You there. Yoink.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
There you go.
Arrest their momentum.
There you go. 2 birds. Yeah. Arrest the momentum. Far, far better use for catching things than Levioso.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Deke, take me with you. Just fuck it. God damn it.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I do have a way. Hasten time, dude.
I shall go and find a moon calf then. Professor Howin will never believe this.
The others ran like hell, dude. The mooncalf things are the ugliest looking creatures I've ever seen, by the way. Like,
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound.
just take me with you, goddammit. I've seen it done in Harry Potter. Like, you just have to hold my hand while you can teleport. What the hell is happening
There
here?
you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home.
Why is it raining?
But, not enough room to let them out here. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
I have?
But what
I mean,
is
of course I have.
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Okay.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh!
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if I look whiter than usual, it's because I installed a mod.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
It'd be a lot easier to tell when certain students are, like, from different years if everyone wasn't exactly the same height. Like, she's a 3rd year, you're a 5th year, but can you tell a fucking difference? Other than maybe the voice? But they're like the same height. Sure, we'll do
If
whatever
you
this
tell
is.
me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about.
That's what we're doing.
Does sound interesting.
Snooping is what we do. The Proban family is known for snooping. And executing muggles, but, you know, mostly snooping. And pure blood supremacy, but also snooping. Aha! They're buttons. That's what those things are. Noted.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Yes. Or it's just very conveniently a giant hole wall, but...
Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles.
We're inside. God damn it, woman.
Revelio. Here.
Whoa! What happened?
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. I think I'm getting the hang of this now.
Well, how the hell do I... How do I get it in there, then? Yeah, I think I'm overthinking this, like, in a big way. Because if I do this, it resets it, so it's there. And then I can literally just do that. Yeah, okay. It's actually incredibly simple. Jesus.
That's the last of them. Seems there was a map, and this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble.
Alright, well, that's that done. Yeah, the last puzzle was actually incredibly easy. I was just making it way more difficult than it needed to be.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Yeah, it's all fine, whatever, kid. It was easy.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time.
It was actually incredibly simple.
You're my second favorite hero.
Second, you say?
Expelliarmus!
That cat's looking at me, judging me. What are you looking at, cat? You wanna be like those books? Yeah? Yeah, you keep doing that sass. Alright, what else we got? Tale of Thingamajig Oaks. Somebody is worried about something. Okay, we'll go talk to the other students, do all the side quests and stuff. Yes. I can now control the broom with my mouse. It's great. Look, I point the mouse up, it goes up. I point the mouse down, it goes down. It is so much smoother controls.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What
He's
with the troll
probably
attack
dead.
on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
You should probably definitely be worried. I'd be worried, yes.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'm basically just a law unto myself. I run around the place breaking all the school rules and just doing whatever the hell I want.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks Gobbledegook. But he only recently
Whoa.
mentioned Ranrock's lot.
Their language is called
Insisting the
Gobbledegook?
galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll see what
I'll
I
try and
do.
look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping. Notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Shouldn't deal with goblins. Disgusting creatures. Summoner's Court match. Again, I guess we'd go do this. But yeah, we're just running around Hogwarts doing all the side quests and objectives and stuff, because the completionist in me is incapable of not doing things when I see them there. I'm like, I must finish this. We must finish this. What if we continue with the main story and it gets deleted? That will suck.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
I'd be intimidated as a casual student if someone dressed in this get-up just walked up to me like and acted as if they're not wearing it. They're just a normal student. Like, this is not the get-up of a normal student of Hogwarts. Oh crap, she scored a 50. You. I'm gonna try and knock your thing off.
Yes!
Don't get cocky, Ravenclaw. Right, I'm gonna need a decent chunk of power. One, two, smack. Ha-ha!
That was sensational.
Yeah, I even knocked your one off, huh? What the? Oh, I didn't even notice those things.
Thinking.
I didn't even notice those things on the floor, honestly. How am I supposed to get it past them? How am I supposed to get it past these things? Oh crap. Oh crap! No! No! Oh, I ruined everything. I ruined everything. Right, well, the pressure's on now, lads. The pressure is on now.
Yes!
I have ruined this for myself with my incompetence. I expected my ball to go off, but no. Stay, 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 stay. There you go.
How am I to top that? That settles it, then.
50. Yeah, I win. Ha-ha! I win, even though I screwed up royally. Woo! I get way too into
After
this
your
game.
poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you.
Poor show?
Appears I overestimated myself.
I beat Natty in class. What are you talking about, woman?
More like you underestimated me. That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
If she's half as bad as you, I'm not worried. So yeah, that went well. I definitely didn't screw that up royally and almost lost for no reason. I'm just like assuming that this is even the correct place that I'm supposed to be at. I mean, it's goblins, so I'm assuming it is in fact the correct place.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
When do we ever go anywhere that's the best place for an unaccompanied student, kid? So if I like this... Nope. Open sesame. Oh, there's a lot of goblins, my dude.
We'll get what we're owed. You are tearing me out there. Surely you can see that. I do not appreciate being turned to ice.
Ow. I can't move, I can't move, I can't move, I can't move. It's so gay, yes it is, I can hate it, but it's gay, yes it is. These goblins made of piss. Ah!
Arrest him and Springo.
Easily diverted.
Ah! It is gay, leave me alone, go yourself, useless goblins.
Farewell to you.
I am stuck by the goblins, oh my god, it's Elden Ring. I don't know why I am, but I can sing it. Whoa, that looked like it could hurt, dude. Oh, that was an exploding barrel. I could have used that, my dude.
Are you sure you Is that it?
Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Oh, you're a boss. I didn't even see that, to be perfectly honest with you, buddy. Bang, bang, bang. Ah! I thought jumping would avoid that, but apparently not.
Arrest him.
Well, well, well. What do we have here, little goblin? What do we have here? And your look, you fell down. That's terribly sad of you, goblin. Terribly sad.
Pity. Not quite.
Ow, that's getting rude.
Arrest him.
Allow me to taunt you before I kill you, goblin. Yes, Goblin. It's very sad, isn't it, Goblin? Oh, yes, it's very sad indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Bang! Also me. I'm a murdering psychopath. Alright, well. Let's pick up all this loot. Yeah, apparently that was a boss. I didn't even realize. I just rolling around, screwing around. It looks very dapper.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's
Safety.
all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
Skill.
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done.
Tell me all that you know.
Goblin stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
What did you overhear?
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
So he's an idiot. One person was a dick, and therefore everyone is a dick.
Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
I have like a... Okay, Scoff, don't even offer to like
Mr. Oakes was
evaporate me
lucky.
out.
Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
You made it.
Yep, you doubted me, Swallows. How dare you?
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Fieldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizardkind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
I'm from the storied house of Proban. They will be honoured by my visit. Honoured, I tell you.
Fieldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
You live in the little shack, Swallows?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Charming visit that was.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
You just barge in and say hello? I mean, I'll go say hello to the kid.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Fieldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
He's made up his mind. He's not going to give up.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Is there anything I can steal?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Surely there's something.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her
with a little torture,
is
they'll
cruel.
talk.
The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Hope could be a good thing. I don't think, like, we're not going to get anywhere with this dude. I don't think arguing with him is... I understand he's not going to move, as I can say. That's pointless talking to him.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
I mean, that girl from the visions wanted to stop some take pain away as well, so, you know. I am basically...
Listen to me.
Yes.
She's my sister.
Yeah, she's stubborn. Like, I am basically a god witch, so, like, I could probably fix the trick.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Let's just go kill the goblins, round them up, torture them for answers,
are
problem
capable of
solved.
so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
I will use my god powers to fix your sister, do not worry. Because that's what it does feel like. It doesn't feel like I'm a student. It feels like I'm just some kind of fan-ass...
Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a
Hello.
part of this.
Fringo!
Who's there?
That's something I do want to do, actually, is... Depulso? Oh, no, I need Descendo, so I need to unlock that one. I can't do it yet. Okay, fair enough.
Ooh, this shouldn't take.
Ah! Oh, Goblin. Goblin. Goodbye.
You've made
hello.
your last mistake.
He's got the purple. I hate the purple thing.
This is where you will fail.
Wow, he died quick.
One less human to worry
Whoa!
about.
Where the fuck did you come from, buddy? Boom! Nice work, swallows.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for.
I really gotta I wish I could, can I keybind the reaction buttons rather than being Q and then control, so far away I could just put them to my mouse? Would be great. Yeah, I can do Protego and then do dodge. Rather than having the full things, I can just do all my mouse. Which would be infinitely faster reaction than everything else.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Yeah, the loyalists will kill for the wizards for no reason.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them. But I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here. And it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Incendio! Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
They're looking for the ancient magic things, and this is one of the keepers. This is the last keeper, and they destroyed it because, obviously, it wasn't helping them.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Yes.
If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Is it just me, or do
Look at
they
this.
breathe really heavily like all
Someone
the time? I'm
piled
just going
this
to
here.
pause this for a second. It's like words, 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 word, words, words, words. And I get, you know, human beings need to breathe, but it's a common thing that people that just start doing YouTube do, where they talk, and they talk normally because everyone does it. You breathe, and you don't really notice it. But if you start recording enough, you begin to notice the fact that you breathe very heavily. Or you control your breathing more. I don't know, it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm nitpicking. It's just something that is bugging me. It's like 1, 2, 3.
Is it blocking
1, 2, 3.
something?
Very spooky looking stairwell.
Why bother blocking the stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
but fair enough. I can see the undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Ah, they destroyed it.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Rune diagram.
I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
If you betray me, Swallows, I will flay the skin from your bones while you live. In front of your sister, I will make her watch as you die, and then I will kill her afterwards. Just saying.
This war is far from over.